On Saturday, 11-year-old AJ Cucksey and his grandfather Doug attended the Kentucky Derby and just happened to take their 80-to-1 chances, picking Rich Strike to win it all. Defying the odds is nothing new for AJ, who was fighting 8 inoperable brain tumors.
He was excited.
Rich Strike is coming up on the inside. Oh my goodness, the longest shot has won the Kentucky Derby.
Sports are made up of underdogs. When the long shots prevail, it writes the richest moments in sports history. It was no different Saturday at the Kentucky Derby. The winner, Rich Strike, had an 80-to-1 odds of winning. He was the greatest long shot in a century at the Kentucky Derby.
There's nothing on this horse's past performances that suggests this was even a possibility.
A possibility AJ Cucksey and his grandfather Doug believed in. AJ grew up watching horse races alongside his grandfather and was able to watch Rich Strike win in person on Saturday.
I guess I just kind of felt like going for the underdog. Why not go for an underdog?
For AJ, rooting for the long shot is second nature. In the fall of 2014, AJ and his family took a trip to Disney World, only to have the trip of fairy tales turn into a family's worst nightmare. At 4 years old, doctors found multiple tumors on AJ's brain. The tumors are in a difficult area that blocks the normal flow of fluid in his brain. 7 years later, AJ now has 8 inoperable brain tumors and is taking chemo twice a day. However, his most recent scans show the chemo is working and the tumors are stable.
It always feels good when it's been told stable. Especially going in for those first few scans, you never know what's going on. I've seen a trend recently where you're on the medicine, it's doing great, it's keeping everything stable. You get off and there's nothing, weighting down on those tumors, and that's when they start growing again.
As AJ continues to fight the tumors, he's defying the odds and using sports to make the hard days a little easier.
Sports are something I enjoy, so it does take my mind off. Normally, it's something that's there, and I'm not sure when it's going to go away. So it's not, the tumors and fighting it isn't something normally that's constantly on my mind. It's because I have stuff like sports and other stuff like that to take it off my mind.
AJ's maturity is way beyond an 11-year-old, and life is all about having moments to look forward to. AJ's grandfather is planning another very special surprise for AJ in the upcoming future. We'll hopefully have more on that surprise coming up this summer.
Oh, man, what a kid. AJ, you rock, man.
His smile
rock,
is contagious. Love his smile. Matt.